Truly one of the most frustrating things about The Sims 4 is trying to build with debug. I don't know if you've seen, but if you get yourself into the debug menu, bb.show hidden objects, and then God forbid, bb.show live edit objects as well, you can unlock a ton more items in the build catalog. But the issue is that you have all of these new things, but you can only see 2 rows at a time. And oh my god, it is so frustrating to try and scroll through this. You feel so cramped. Unless you like get it right in the sweet spot, you can kind of only see like 1 row of items at a time. Like scrolling through this is like the bane of my existence. You can't filter it, you can't duplicate the items, you're just kind of stuck scrolling endlessly until you find what you're looking for. It is just the most frustrating thing. And most of these things can't even be searched for. Like these items are literally just called debug. So if you wanted to find, for example, this tree, I don't know why you would, but maybe this is your favorite tree. Good luck, have fun scrolling. I would literally do anything for some sort of solution to this. And a modder called Twisted Mexi made one. Shocker, yet again, modders have saved The Sims 4. Today I'm going to show you guys a few mods by this creator because all of them are so useful. You probably heard of them before, like the tool mod, super popular mods. I've never actually tried them before. I feel embarrassed to admit this, but I'm not super big into custom content and mods anymore. I don't really use that many of them. I know about all of them. Like I follow these creators on Twitter. I see all their update posts. I see my friends using their mods. I watch speed builds with the mods being used, but I've not actually tried them myself. And I think we could do a whole video on the tool mod. That's take objects off lot. I will link this website down below. This is going to save your life. The tool mod is great for many reasons. This is an entire video on it. You can do so many things with it. Think like rotating objects more like this, if that makes sense. You can size them up and down different ways. You can move them off the lot. Like I will link a video and we'll do a whole video about just this mod. But today we are specifically talking about the expandable build by catalog and the build mode free cam mods. Now, these are things that really appeal to me personally as someone who builds like daily in The Sims 4. And I feel really embarrassed that I've never actually used them because I've seen people using them and I've been like jealous of people using them. And I don't really know why I didn't ever like get them before, but we're gonna download them now. I gotta close my game. Goodbye, Pancakes family. By the way, if you don't know how to download mods, very simple solution. You open Documents, Electronic Arts, The Sims 4, and then Mods, and then in there you can make subfolders and basically just drop the package files you're downloading right into here. So for example, I just grabbed these 2 mods. I mostly keep things like this in this mods folder. I got MC Command Center, I got some default skins, and I also have my other mods folder that has like all of my custom content, but I don't really use it very often. Most of the time when I make Sims, I just use the in-game content. It stems from my save file where I had to make like hundreds of new townies to fill my save file. And because I was doing that for you guys to download, I didn't want to use any CC on them because then you couldn't like download the save file because it'd all be naked. So I was just using in-game content. And now I've gotten so used to making Sims with just in-game content that I don't really use custom content anymore. So you can blame my Simsie save. It broke me. But mods like these don't impact the Simsie save. This just makes my life easier. And honestly, I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. I feel embarrassed that I haven't used them until just now. Like the build mode free cam mod, my life is gonna be so much better once I finally start using this. Like I know for a fact I am never taking it out of my game. If you're not familiar with what that means, essentially, you know how in build mode, when you try to use the camera, you're kind of stuck to like the surroundings of the lot. You can move the camera around just like how you would maybe regularly in game. But when you're actually playing with your Sims, you can open tab and it opens this like cameraman mode. So you can move around, you can kind of get your camera in whatever angle you want. This is how you could take like really good screenshots of your Sims, you know, because you can't exactly get like these sort of angles with just the regular in-game camera. It just doesn't work like that. I mean, you can try, but like I can't get any lower than this, you know? But that tab mode camera doesn't work in build mode. But now, because I have this mod installed, if I press tab, oh, I can go into that free camera mode in build mode. I am so dumb for never having used this before. Do you know how annoying it is to try and get screenshots of my builds? Like, I have to move a sim into a house. I mean, that's why this guy is here. I made a random sim in cast, like full-on randomized and moved him here so that I could actually take screenshots of my build for my speed build. Now I can go into cameraman mode in build mode. I don't understand why I was too dumb to ever done this before. I was like, I don't need it. I can just move a sim in. It's fine. I've adjusted to this way of life. But like, the fact that you can't use the tab mode in build mode is so dumb. What a life-changing experience. I feel like many of you won't care about this. Like, so many people don't take screenshots or like don't bother with this kind of thing. This is very important to me. This means the world to me, okay? And the other thing we were talking about was debug. So for example, this lot, I used a ton of debug landscaping on it. I was trying to build a house that was cheap. This is a 45,000 simoleon family house, so it's got a bunch of bedrooms, but I wanted to keep it on a pretty small budget. And so to do that, you can't really buy landscaping. Things like trees and stuff are really expensive. Like this bush, 140 simoleons. You think I made a money like that? Because I'm not. And so I used debug landscaping. So think these things. You can't clone them. When you look at the item, you see how it says debug down there in the bottom right corner? These are like fake plants. You can basically access a lot of the landscaping and stuff that's used in the world around you. So for example, oh look, I'm already using tab mode. For example, like these plants, we don't have like these things in our build catalog. We've got similar things to these, but they aren't actually in our build catalog. Well, once you use that debug cheat, bb.show hidden objects and then bb.show live edit objects, you unlock a ton more landscaping options. So for example, like this tree, very similar to the base game tree. It's just darker. Do you see that? This one, debug, free and darker. This one, base game, money, and lighter color. These bushes, for example, are great. We've got a bush like them. It looks like this. But do you see how those are a darker swatch? First of all, they're just better than the lighter green one because they're a darker, it like makes more sense. This one looks like plastic to me. So all in all, debug landscaping, for example, these, it's great stuff. It's free. It's great for making these cheaper houses because you don't have to pay for landscaping because it adds up so much. Like to have this many plants would be a nightmare. But when you actually try to use these things, you gotta type in 3 cheats. First layer of debug, second layer of debug, and then you gotta search debug. And then you just have this nightmare of a menu like I showed you earlier. But now with this mod, if you type the tilde key, oh my god, it opens up an expanded menu, an expanded build by catalog. I'm gonna keep this in my game for the rest of my life. I don't understand why they don't have this just in the game. Like, isn't it dumb that you can't like drag up the catalog to make more space? Because when you're trying to scroll through debug plants like this is huge. This is a life-saving feature. I think if you also press the 1 key, yeah, it works like that too if you don't have a tilde key on your keyboard. But oh, I'm so happy about this. I don't think you understand how much better my life is going to be because of this. I feel so much more free right now. Like just having the 2 layers is so hard to scroll through. But look, now I've got 5. Thank you so much. You don't understand. I'm so happy. Honestly, I recommend this mod to everybody, even if you don't build with debug stuff that often. Look, I can see like all of the beds. It's so good. I'm so happy. And you can just toggle it so easily. Like you really have done it again. Thank you so much. And that's not all. They're working on some more options. This isn't out yet, but they're trying to tag all of the items from debug so that you could filter through like wall decorations and all the different sections of build catalog and actually see the debug item show up in the right place. Because as many of us know, these things do not show up anywhere. You have to search debug and then just scroll and hope that you find whatever you're looking for. Anyway, I will link Twisted Mexie's stuff down below, their Twitter, their Patreon, their website with all of their mods on it. Highly recommend their stuff. Literally cannot recommend enough. This person is like single-handedly saving build mode. I just like looking at it. It fills me with joy. Look at me go. I'm just hanging out in tab mode and build mode. This mod's been out for so long, I never used it. Like this is embarrassing. At least this expandable build by catalog came out like this month. This mod has been out forever. Like I have no excuse about this. I don't understand why I didn't use it before now. Like I knew it existed, I just didn't ever download it because I'm stupid. I'm never letting you go. You and me, we're in this for life now. I think that these are my 2 favorite mods ever made for The Sims 4. Is that like a lame thing to say? These are kind of lame mods to pick as your 2 favorite mods ever for The Sims 4. Like not that they're bad mods, I just mean that there's so many like gameplay mods and stuff, and mine is going into tab mode and build mode. You can get mods to add like whole new careers to your game, and I'm like, okay, but guys, what about tab mode? Look at my free camera and build mode. It's useful, okay? I'm gonna use this every single day. Just you wait until I get my hands on the tool mod. Then we're gonna be talking. I know I literally just talked about K Emerald yesterday, so I'm sorry for doing this again. I'm just obsessed with this person. And look at the kind of stuff you can do with the tool mod. These people are magicians. I'm like scared to try the tool mod. I think this is why I haven't used it yet, is because I see people like this, and I am not like you. I am not creative like you. I make my little suburban houses, and they look like this. My limit is like here. And then you got people like Kate Emerald that are like way off the charts. I just don't know how you people are this talented. I don't get it. Could not be me. Not even close. I mean, look at this. Are you kidding me? How do you do this? I feel like I just... with the pool. I don't understand. Literally magic. This is magic. Anyway, I will link these 2 videos down below. Highly recommend you watch them. How do you do this? Okay, I'm sorry. Now I feel embarrassed by this. I closed that video and looked at this again and I was like, ooh, let's get away from that one quickly. Like I said, I'll have the mods downloaded today, linked down below. Also the tool mod and some videos on the tool mod because I haven't made one yet. Download these things. Change your life. Use a free camera in build mode. Don't be like lilsimsie. Don't wait years to make your life better. This is the best birthday present a girl could ever ask for. Expandable build buy catalogs. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Sometimes Twisted Mexi comes to my streams and I like fangirl a little bit. I know that's embarrassing, but it's just the truth, okay? I'm not here to lie to you. This is just who I am.